Do small purchases really destroy your finances? Honestly, yeah, they can. It's not usually one big expense. It's the daily coffee, quick online deal, random app purchase. In this full 2026 guide, I'll show you exactly how to fix small purchases that are quietly draining your money. Step 1. Review your last 30 days of transactions and circle every small non-essential purchase, anything that feels minor. Snacks, delivery fees, impulse buys, digital add-ons, add them up. The total might surprise you, and now multiply that monthly total by 12. That $5 daily habit, that's over $1,000 a year. Seeing the yearly cost changes your perspective fast. Instead of trying to quit everything, set a weekly fun spending limit, maybe $25 or $50, man, whatever fits your budget. Once it's gone, you pause until next week. This keeps control without feeling restricted. For impulse purchases, use the 24-hour rule. If you see something you want, wait a full day before buying. Most small purchases lose their appeal once the emotion fades. Yeah, time kills impulse. Make spending slightly harder. Remove saved cards from online stores. Turn off one-click checkout. Unsubscribe from promotional emails. When buying becomes less convenient, small impulse spending drops naturally. Here's the key. Redirect the money you save. Transfer it automatically into savings, investments, or debt payments. If you don't assign it a purpose, small spending will slowly creep back in. Finally, replace habits instead of just removing them. Brew coffee at home, cook simple meals, plan low-cost entertainment. Sustainable changes work better than strict bans, so small purchases don't look dangerous, but over time they add up fast. Track them, calculate the real yearly cost, set limits, slow down impulse buys, and automate your savings. Do that consistently, and yeah, your finances will start improving without dramatic sacrifices.
If you've worked